recording. So this is our last meeting of seminar year 2023. Some of y'all are so excited to be celebrating things that you're finishing up in the next few days. And some of y'all are so glad we're starting over in 5 days. That, okay, it's a new year. And you might be tracking some new things. So that's what we're going to talk about on the 11th is we're going to talk about tracking and getting your goals and all that. So make sure that you pay attention tonight and you start really thinking about what you want your goals to be. I'll tell you something that I do at the beginning of every seminar year. I get a new spiral. And it's just like a little idea book where I put ideas and stuff in it. I write things down. And the goal is when you get home, you open it and you do those ideas. So get yourself a new spiral, a new notebook. I want to share something with you guys and show you. I'm already working with my webmaster on our new seminar year notebook. And I think I still have it up. Oh, you know what? I took it down. I did take it down. Okay, so this is what we're working on right now. This is called our website, if you've never been to this. So all of this stuff is going to change, and the promotions and all that. Let me see if it'll go to that yet. It's going slow. All of this is going to change. It's going to go with the new seminar year theme. So all of it will be different. So you're going to use this for 1 more week, and that is it. And Kay is working so hard to get ours done. She's trying to put everybody off till after seminar. And I'm like, no, girl, we're not doing that. We're launching this on the 11th. And I have to get it done before I leave on the 2nd. So let's do this. So she's sending me stuff and it's so cute. Hang on. I'm going to show y'all one thing real quick that she sent, since y'all are here and other people are not. So it'll be their loss. Okay, this is something that I just sent to Vicky. So we're going to talk about this tonight. But hang on, let me show you. Hang on real quick. Let me say from, don't read all my emails. Hey. Okay, so this is the beginning of our new seminar year notebook. And this is going to give you a hint as to what the new year theme is going to be. Is that not gorgeous? This is going to be our new notebook. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really super duper cool. So I'm excited. I'm just like, it's going to be so awesome. So we're going to relaunch the website, relaunch prizes, all of that good stuff. So it's going to be really fun. Okay, so let's go on into our slideshow and get out your notebook and your pen. And I just want to make sure that everybody's on board with our schedule. So July 2nd, don't forget to put an alarm in your phone to enter your final weekly accomplishment sheet for the seminar year. And the new seminar year is already on there. So you don't have to do anything that I told you last week. Just go to weekly accomplishment sheet, put in your last week, and I'll figure it out from there. On the 3rd, so y'all can't be late, because on the 3rd, I'm going to show you all the points that you earned for June, who were the queens, who, you know, what you did for the week, what you did for the month, all that good stuff. No meeting a week from today. July 5th, very important that you do your, go to joannascheib.com and enter your GG points and your I want a prize and all that. Just do it on one thing. On the 11th, we're going to talk goals. We're going to do our new notebook, new year. And then the 18th, we're going to get super dressed up from the waist up. I'll wear my hair up and everything and wear some sparkles. It's going to be our sparkle launch for the new seminar year. And we're going to recognize all of our queens and their courts. And it's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. Okay. I don't know if you guys are following us on Facebook, but I put this on Facebook today. This is changing as of July 1st.
Yeah, I saw that.
We have no clue what it's going to be. I mean, even Kay doesn't have a clue and she works with nationals. So the company's keeping it very hush hush. and I can't even guess of what it's going to be. So just check your email from the company and check In Touch on July 1st. Some of you guys are talking to me a lot about team building. And some of you have no desire to team build, and that's fine. But this right here is a powerful, and I wish I could change it so this would say 400 instead of 300, but it is a powerful tool. And I have it out in sheet protectors on the table when I'm doing appointments, and I also do it in my virtual slideshows, and I show everybody just going through the 3 ways you can be part of my Mary Kay organization. And they ask you, okay? They ask you, okay, oh, I think I want to be VIP with free. Explain this power partner thing to me. And you guys, I want you to remember that when you're talking about the career opportunity, you don't have to give like everything. I mean, I basically do 3 things. How much does it cost to get started? How much time will it take? How much money will I make? That's it. Okay. And y'all know the answers to those because y'all have all been here a while, but you don't have to go through the whole career path unless they're a detail person. If they are a detail person, then you want to get some form, we've got tons of it on my website, some way to share the career opportunity line by line by line. But most people just want the gist of it. And I'll tell you the best way to explain to people how simple it is to start their Mary Kay. It's kind of like joining Sam's or Costco. Right? People join Sam's and Costco all the time, right? They don't blink an eye. They pay that, whatever the fee is. I don't know what it is. It automatically charges to my card to be a member of Costco. So when you're a member of Mary Kay, you get buying privileges at cost with a minimum order. You get free training. You have access to Mary Kay In Touch 24/7, all those videos, everything. You know, you can pull up In Touch on your iPad or your laptop or even your phone to show somebody and say, you know, it's all here. And, you know, there's no quotas and there's no territories. It's a no-brainer. We're making this hard. We're making it hard on ourselves. So stop making it hard on yourself. Make it simple on yourself. Okay. All right. These are the 3 things I want to talk to you guys about tonight. First, the price comparison sheet. So I put this on Facebook today or yesterday, whenever I was talking to Vicki about it. And this is really good to have in a sheet protector and to have on the table, because these are the products that we're kind of competing with. And if they go, oh, well, I use Arbonne, or I use, I don't know, what are some of the other ones that are direct sales? Let me tell you what, they can't touch our prices either. So this is a great way to talk to people about our products and how much better they are priced. And look at this. I was looking this over, and like when you look at how small their items are and how big ours are, and then the difference in price, this is huge, guys. This is huge. Okay. So I would highly recommend you go to Facebook, download it to your computer, and get some copies made. All right. On the 11th, 2 weeks from today, when we meet again, I can't believe, is it going to be 2 weeks from today? Wow. I got a lot going on. These are the things that we're going to be focusing on, whether you want to do the national court, you want to do Mary Kay's national area. I know that's very confusing. The national court is like the big court. National area is because we don't have a national, and then our Shipe court. So these are all the fun things that we recognize, and we'll recognize these on the 18th, 3 weeks from today. But I just want you guys to start thinking about what court do you want to land on. And because it starts July 1st. It starts July 1st. And it's so important that you have intention. Now, what does it mean to have intention? I like to compare it to dating. How many of y'all would love to start dating again? Okay.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay. But think back to when you were dating. I think everyone on here is married except for Alice. Okay. So Alice has her antennas up. When you were dating, you had your antennas up. You just have this aura of availability about you. You know, you talk to people differently, you move with people differently, but once you found the one, their antennas close down. They close down. Okay. And you just don't put that vibe out. And like sometimes my husband's like, why do men say hello to you in the grocery store? And I'm like, I don't know. My antennas aren't up. And he's like, what are your antennas? And I'm like, I don't know, but they're not up. I mean, it's not like I'm putting it out there. So, you know, when you're somebody that you really love and everything, and it's a lifetime commitment, the antennas come down. So it's kind of the same thing. Okay. It's the same thing. When you are working with intention, think intention, antennas. Okay. When you are working with intention, your antennas are up and you are focused on your goals. And if dating doesn't really, if that doesn't do it for you because it's been years and years since you dated, think about anything that you've ever really gone for. An achievement, something in your life that you've really gone for. You focused on it. It was all over your house. You put, I look at all my Post-its. I don't know if y'all can see this, but all my Post-its and everything. I mean, it's crazy how you just put it in your space. You work with intention. So I want you to be thinking about that over the next few days and over the next week and how you're going to work with intention beginning July 1st. Now, we have an event on July 25th, and the flyer is on our Facebook page. It's a sizzling summer skincare party, and I am going to model the behavior. Yes, we'll record it. I'm going to model the behavior that I want you guys to have when you do virtual parties. But if you want to do a virtual party before July 25th, please do so. But what they're going to do is they're going to play tic-tac-toe. And we've done this before, but if you've never seen this before, every time we talk about a product that they would love to try a sample of or purchase from their consultant or learn more about, they put it in a square. So let's say it is, I'm looking around, Bella Balara. I'm talking about Bella Balara. I'm talking about the fragrance. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing, blah, blah, blah. And I say, so if this is something that you would love to get from your consultant, remember it's 100% money back guarantee because fragrances are hard to sell. You know, you put Bella Balara in one of your squares. And when they have 3 in a row, they say tic-tac-toe and they get their name on one of my famous Post-its and they go into the drawing. Okay. But we're going to do giveaways and we're going to do door prizes and stuff like that. And you guys are going to be teaching the products. So I will be emailing you what product you'll be teaching. You'll get 2 minutes to teach on that product. You'll talk about the product, how much the price points are, how it works with the rest of the skincare, and the benefits of that product. So that way I'm not talking the whole time. And then I'm going to do a closing. So start telling your friends now, save the date, July 25th, save the date. And you guys, although I don't mind it right now, but don't be cooking dinner and driving in the car and doing all the crazy stuff you're doing right now. July 25th, it's easy date to remember because it's the day after a special date. It's the day after my birthday. Okay. So July 25th, I know my birthday's on a Monday this year. How boring is that? And my husband's traveling. I'm like, well, that's inconvenient. So anyway, the 25th, okay, July 25th, guest night. You start inviting your guests now. Tell them if they RSVP now, they can have any eyeshadow or lipstick or whatever at half price. And they don't get it until they show up. Bribery will get you everywhere. Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Except for with police officers.
Do what?
Except for with police officers.
This is true. Okay. It will get you everywhere with me. Okay, so take a picture of this page. These are going to be, and I'll put it on Facebook. These are going to be your follow-up questions. Okay. And I'm going to go over these with the guest that night. I'm going to say, your consultant is going to call you and she's going to ask you this because this is how she goes into a drawing for a prize. So it's really important that you answer these questions. Okay. All right. So that's what we're going to be doing. Okay. Let's fly through the rest of this so that we can get to something else real quick that I wanted to show you guys. Skincare sale is going on till June 30th. Then all the prices go back to normal. So make sure that you're taking advantage of that. These are all our fabulous ladies who have already earned this beautiful necklace that I'm wearing. I'm so excited. This is something else that I want you guys to really be thinking about is go to Mary Kay In Touch and go in the search bar at the top right corner and type in weekly plan sheet and it will pop up. And I want you to make copies of this and fill it out. Now, I like to fill out one that's very generic. So generic means you're going to go on your weekly plan sheet. There are certain things you do every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, every Friday. But what we're also going to talk about on the 11th is pre-scheduling everything you need to do in your life. Go ahead and schedule your doctor appointments for the year, your hair appointments, your nail appointments, anything, your dental appointments, anything that you have to get done. That way you're being proactive with your schedule and not reactive with your schedule. Put on there your kids' appointments, look at the school calendar. And most schools have their school calendar already on the internet. Go on there and write in all the holidays. Don't all of a sudden go, oh, that's right, the kids are off on Friday. I was going to have a Mary Kay party, but now, oh, I think I'll go hang with my kids. You know, and you might want to also use that in a different way. Oh, all the kids are going to be off. Everybody will have a babysitter. I'll invite all the moms to my house. So be aware of what's going on and be proactive in your schedule. Otherwise, you're going to make yourself cray-cray, and that is not fun at all. Okay. All right, I'm going to get past this. And why does it keep reflecting? Okay, your Girls with Goals form, I want a prize, all that stuff. It is due no later than the 5th of July. Okay, super duper trooper important because I'm going to have my laptop with me on vacation. And when I get all of those, I'm going to go ahead and send out the certificates for your achievement. So it's super important that y'all get it done on the 5th because on the 6th, all that's going to the printer. If you qualified for a Starbee, I will automatically send that to you. Okay, so you can put it on your I want a prize form if you want to, but I usually just automatically send those. All right, so let's recognize our senior consultants, our red jackets, and I want to tell you guys something. Where you land in the career path at the end of the seminar year determines your certificate. So if you happen to be a senior consultant or not even a senior consultant right now, you might want to aim for red jacket, okay? Because red jackets and above all get certificates and gifts. And so we just want to make sure that you guys know that you got 3 days here, okay? So make it happen. You can do a lot in 3 days. All right, here's our stars: first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, and these are our 4-quarter stars for the seminar year. So excited. I wish Sheila could be on with us, but she's still at work. She's like Stacy. She's still at work at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So when the time changes again and we don't change, then they'll be able to be on again. But just so excited for you ladies. So proud of y'all. And they'll be getting prizes and certificates as well. So you get something for everything, right? Okay, so your tracking dates for June go through July 2nd, goes through July 2nd. So make sure you turn in that weekly accomplishment sheet. I have to tell you guys, we've got people who are so close like neck and neck and neck, like less than $100 away from being queen 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on some of these courts. Y'all are that close. So sell, 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 and then put it on the weekly accomplishment sheet and get your orders in. All right, so 5 points for turning in your weekly accomplishment sheet for the week ending June 25th. So proud of you guys. And 5 points if you're live right now or you watch this video. You know what? I didn't turn on the, did I turn on the recording?
Think so.
Did. Yay. Oh, thank you, Zulema. Okay. She's like, yes. Okay. And then this is the bonus that I'm doing for you guys this month. And I'm so excited that so many of you are going to be taking advantage of this when you turn in your I Want a Prize. So as long as you sell enough product to order at least 400 wholesale, that's before tax and shipping and all that, then you take whatever your wholesale is times 20%, and that's how much in retail I will owe you. Super duper important. If you've got a team member since March, April, May, or this month who is not Great Start qualified yet, they can still, you can still get a $50 bonus from the company and a $100 retail bonus from me for your new team member and yourself. So if you have any team members that have not been Great Start qualified since March, and I think we've got 7 of them right now, please make sure that they are Great Start qualified no later than June 30th. Very important. All right, let's see who our queens are. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Francine is our queen this week. She had a grand week. Francine is the full-time evening care for her grandkids. So that's why she can't be on. So because our queen is not present, then Amy Paw steps in as our queen. The queen cannot serve her duty. Okay, so Amy is our queen. She gets 20 points, and Sayonara had over a $300 week as well, so she gets 10 points for being on that court. Okay, very good. This is old. We're going to stop this year. Okay, it's old. Okay, so I've got a video I want y'all to watch. I don't know if y'all are familiar with this woman, but do y'all know who Priyanka is? She's married to one of the Jonas brothers. She was Miss India, and then she went on to be Miss World in 2020. And she is substance. I've been following her, and she, you know, she grew up in a lovely home. Both of her parents were doctors for the military. She will tell you that she and her brother, she was firstborn, and she and her brother were equally treated. But then she went to high school in the United States and she was bullied because she's from India. And what she went through with that, and then she decided, I think at the age of 15, I'm going back to India. And she talks about herself. She says, you know, I had huge frizzy hair, braces, I was highly unattractive, but her mom started sending pictures in to the Miss India pageant at the age of 17, and she was invited to be in the pageant, and she won. So very interesting, isn't it? So she's a woman of many dimensions, and if you ever go on YouTube and you just punch in Priyanka, she's an actress, she's a singer, she is very, very, very focused, driven, ambitious. She's a perfectionist, she's competitive, but she's dealt with some stuff, and she's got an accent, and she has what I would call dark beige skin, and she has been mistreated because of that, only because of the way she looks. So she kind of brings that dimension in, but she doesn't feel sorry for herself. She just says, that's their ignorance. That's not my ignorance. So I'm just going to show y'all a video. I got to get out of the slideshow first, because that's going to be escape. This is old right here. Okay. Escape, escape. Escape. Got a lot of Jamie pictures here. Exit slideshow. Okay. All right. So let's get out of this. Let me move this down and let me go to this chick. You'll probably know who she is once you see her.
Of becoming the best version of yourself. So here are a few of my favorites from my list. There's only one you, okay? Because there's no one like you. I'm talking about the core of you, who you are inside, your values, your beliefs, your flaws. And once you understand who really that person is, you would have taken the first step in finding your unique self. And that is the best version of you. Most often, we don't allow ourselves the ability to dream beyond our imagination. We don't allow ourselves to think about the future because we are afraid of change. We are afraid to move away from what is familiar. Either that or sometimes, we are too rigid to let our dreams evolve. Just loosen up, shake it off a little bit. Change is the only constant thing in life, and you are never too old or never too experienced to learn something new. Believe that you have everything already as your Brahmastra in your will to be able to be and achieve your dreams. Be fearless. I know I wanted to become an aeronautical engineer. What am I today? I'm an actor, I'm a singer, I'm an author, I'm a producer, I'm an artist. How did I go from becoming an engineer to all of these things? I made choices, the choices that I wanted for myself. So that is my rule number 2. Let your dreams fly. Give them wings. Be who you want to be just by being fearless. Now, opportunities. That's another important part of being fearless. They're a very funny thing, these opportunities. They don't come very often. They come far and few in between. But when they do we recognize them? Our job is to recognize them and make the most of them. I look back on all the things that I've done and I marvel at the opportunities that came my way. Rule number 3 is you have never arrived enough to explore new opportunities. And there's nothing wrong with being ambitious. Ladies, listen to me. Now, for all of you guys who like everything in life, I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to have the whole cake and eat it too. Nothing wrong. I want everything. Mujhe sab kuch chahiye. And there is nothing wrong with that. As long as you're not harming someone or doing something wrong, don't be scared to want more for yourself than you ever thought you could. So rule number 4, be greedy. Be greedy for your ambitions. Be hungry for it. Don't live on someone else's benchmarks. Who can tell you who you should be? Don't let anyone or any situation dictate to you who you are and who you can be. I know it's very much easier said than done. I know that because I've done it. But fight for your dreams. My journey, all of it is mine. So rule number 5, do not compromise. Do not settle on your dreams. Now, who likes to fail? Because I hate to fail. It's really as simple as that. It takes tubs and tubs of ice cream, lots of tissues, lots of tears, lots of dramabazi, my mother, my best friends, my family, everybody making me feel better about it. But the one thing that is as certain as night and day, ladies and gentlemen, is that you will fail. It's just how it is. And there is nothing that you can do to stop that. So rule number 6, fail, fail, fail again, and then rise like a phoenix. Now, what is life without a little bit of a risk, right? No, I'm not an adrenaline junkie. I'm not telling you to go off roller coasters or anything. I've always believed that you have to take risks, calculated, educated risks, to evolve. Because if you've not truly explored the full extent of your possibilities, you'll always remain stagnant. People have written me off several times in my career. Sometimes they didn't agree with my choices. When I played a negative character in my film Aitraz, very early in my career, I was told I'll be a vamp and no one will cast me as a heroine. When I took on a female-centric film called Fashion, again, very early on in my career. Now, friends, family, the people you work with, the people around us are our greatest influencers in your journey to success. So you have to choose very wisely. Rule number 8, surround yourself with the right people. Now, who's into social media? Who's on social media? Raise your hands. Yeah, we like it. I like it. We can raise our hands. All right, it's almost everyone. Now keep your hands raised if you have ever been upset by like a bad comment that you may have read on a photograph or like on Facebook or when you've posted something. And sometimes, you're just like, why do people have to be mean? Especially in this age of social media, it's so easy for us to be confused between the voices that actually matter and the opinions of faceless people writing behind the anonymity of what the web offers. They don't matter. So rule number 9, you can never please everyone all the time. And the biggest favor that you will all do to yourselves will be to laugh at yourself, at situations. Find a moment to appreciate every single day this funny thing called life. And that's my most important rule number 10. Don't take yourself too seriously. We're not making rockets. All right? Calm down, have fun, and just enjoy this beautiful journey that we've been put on. I do that. In the meanwhile, you will never know someone else's full story, so don't be quick to judge. My mother, who's here tonight with the rest of my family, she taught me when I was very, very young that there is always someone who will be less fortunate than you. Always. So give back wherever you can. So that is my rule number 11. Give back. And finally, the most important one, always remember where you came from. It's truly what defines you. So I'm a proud Indian, an army ki beti, daughter of 2 doctors with a middle class upbringing and ginormous families who I love on both sides. We've seen good times, we've seen bad times, we've seen hardships, we've seen pain, laughter, sadness. But that is what has made me who I am. And I wear that with pride every day and everywhere that I go. So last and definitely not the least, rule number 12, don't ever forget your roots and where you came from. I read this somewhere and kind of stuck with me, and I hope it'll stick with you. Life's journey is not to arrive at your graveside safely in a well-preserved body, but rather to skid in sideways, completely worn out, and say, holy shit, that was a ride. That is how I want to go.
Isn't that good?
That was good.
I mean, she is amazing. She is really amazing, and she speaks the truth. So I hope y'all learned something from that. And I love her 12 rules. I'll have the link to it on Facebook tonight. So if you want to send that to somebody or you want to watch it again so you can really take down notes and all, I think she's amazing. So on that note, I'm going to let you guys go. And so excited for all of you, our queen, Amy, who
Thank you.
graciously is stepping in for Francine, who's a grandmother babysitter. But thanks for being on, guys. And don't forget our 2 winners, Joan and Vicky. And y'all keep Joan in your prayers because her little face is all swollen and she's in a lot of pain right now. So thanks for being on, Joan. This is the same woman who went to Europe and called in the middle of the night to be on a Zoom call with us. So love her. All right, on 3, we're all going to say bye, y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Bye, y'all.